Welcome back, duelists, to the Pre-Generation Force Tier 3 Lower Archetype Tournament. And here we have Anto Classic down here in the red, also known as Anthony, on Scraps, versus Super Nerf Gun in the blue, also known as Niko, on Morphtronics. And joining me here in the booth today is...
Josh, also known as Joshua333, also known as undefeated in this tournament as of now.
This is correct. And joining us in the Watchers booth, Instafluffs, also known as Noel on Fabled, who was just eliminated 5 minutes ago. So I'm going to give them the go-ahead. Who's winning rock, paper, scissors here?
It's gotta be Anto. He dropped the ball in the first game, but he won the match. So he's got all that momentum swinging this time around.
I agree. I'm feeling Anthony with a rock this time. Come on. He can do it.
You think it was rock? No, I'm thinking he goes scissors. I think he's going to switch it up.
Okay. I know it. I know it. He goes rock every single time.
The Oracle correct again, and he's gonna start first. This is actually huge.
Okay, yeah. Set up what? Summon monster set 5.
Yeah, it's summon Wengu set 3 pass.
Basically, this could be a quick match.
Does Morphtronics have a way to get around Wengu? I guess they can go gear frame.
They do. Where is it? Let me pull up their list real quick. They have a Radeon, which is an 1800 beater. So that will do it. Oh, Trap Dust Shoot. That's a good start.
Look at your opponent's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he's going to know everything he's got. And that's bad for Niko, too. Well, it's bad for the Morphtronics player.
Exactly.
For the sole purpose of, I'm pretty sure Anthony's going to know what he's going to do before Niko even does it.
Most likely. Well, and I think what you mean is Anthony will know the optimal play, and Niko will make a different play. Yeah.
He will summon Cerebral when is on board.
Too soon. I'm hoping that I messaged him. I don't know if he'll get it in time, but I told him to type out the hand so we could see it too.
Got you.
But usually, typically, we could do that. So.
Actually, you know what? I no disrespect to Noel. That was a great play because it got his Avarice online. He was 3 steps ahead.
You know what? You're right. It was all calculated. Okay, he's typing it out. Also, Anthony, a very well-known disconnector. So at some point he may drop for 2 minutes and I might just cut the footage. So just making everyone aware, if you see a jump cut, that's what it is.
Hey, DC's that bad?
It's almost every match. The last game against Noel was the first time I've seen him not DC from Dueling Book.
His brain's working too fast. His computer can't keep up.
Basically. Looks like Trap Dust Shoot's going to resolve. Okay, double Scalpin, double United We Stand, Duality, and True Nade. I don't know what he put back, but...
Obviously, it has to be scoping, right?
Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's 6 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, definitely. So Scopin's gone. Oh, no, Boomboxing back to death.
Oh, okay, so you had Boomboxing.
Oh, yeah, so, okay.
Wow, he should take the judgment as he learned from my game.
That's what I was about to say. I think here you take the gear frame to beat over the Tengu. I was about to make a joke about that, actually.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with this, but the only problem is, what do you do next turn?
I mean, you can just summon Fortress, right? Once he searches it right now.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, but we do know from looking at his list, the only trap he has is Judgment, so Anthony is on all cylinders. Does not matter what he does. He's not being stopped.
Exactly. And he doesn't even have to worry about a Lance or anything like that. I think, all he has is the equip spell. I mean, limiter removal, maybe you have to worry about, but...
Yeah, good point.
He's only got 1, and he doesn't have it in hand right now.
Yeah, I want to see the flipped Horn of the Phantom Beast. I think Anthony's thinking about it.
I would.
Okay, no. I mean, it's so good in my opinion, because it later crashes with Fortress next turn.
Yeah.
But, sadly, we're not going to see that. We'll just see another Tengu.
Yeah, I would just get rid of the gear frame, because you don't want it to attach, and then that gives you extra problems that you don't want, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And here we see the combos in the Morphtronic deck over here, with the Machina gear frame. And now, Niko's in a bad spot, because Anthony's just going to search a tuner, and you can synchro, and have a Tengu on board, so...
Woo, baby! And he already knows what he has in hand, basically, so, and he knows that he really doesn't have a way to get over this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it kind of is scary, though, Machina Fortress with double United We Stand.
That is true.
I can't quite tell the way he wrote it if it's double United We Stand or double Scopin. You know what I mean? So either way, but one is enough. Alright, Scrap Dragon coming down. Tengu activate. Good old Tengu never missing timing.
Does he have to summon Scrap Dragon there?
No, he did not have to.
I'm surprised by that play then.
I think he wants something that doesn't crash, because when Machina Fortress dies, it pops a monster, I believe. Let me double check that. Destroyed by battle, yeah, it does pop. It pops a card, actually. So he probably didn't want to, like, do a Stardust, because it crashes. But this way, at least, it crashes into the dragon, and then, then pops a card.
Yeah, but if it's not really gonna crash if he just goes, okay, Fortress, okay, United We Stand, because it's just one monster.
Good point. Then he burns United We Stand too, and double back row. Yeah, he had to bait. He knew about that. It's okay.
I'm surprised it's coming out this early. Like I said, it's really just for me, it's a game winner. But I guess Niko feels that he's in a bad spot. He's kind of backed up and has to make a play like this.
I agree. Unless he has game of some form, but I really doubt that. No, he definitely doesn't. Because Scrap Dragon, although it's an unused effect, when it dies, it does summon a scrap from grave.
Yeah, and you also have Tengu on board, so you have another 8 cost coming next turn. So that's why
Exactly.
I mean, you do have to establish some board presence, but you're literally going to run into the same problem next turn if you don't have anything over it. This is
not ideal.
And not ideal.
This card's definitely annoying, though, because although Destroyed by Battle, it pops a card. Actually, it has another effect. If you target it with an effect, a monster effect, you get to look at your opponent's hand and discard a card.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it doesn't come up as often, but it came up a lot for me because I used to play Monarch, so Caius target, and then it looks at my hand, and I get sad.
So as of right now, I mean, he's going to have to make another Scrap Dragon because that 33 beat stick, he ain't getting over anytime soon.
I know. Let me see. Is Anthony going to use its effect? It is.
No.
He isn't. It's not mandatory, so I'm not going to reach out to him. Wait, no, it is mandatory.
Target one It's mandatory?
Yeah, let me message him. Oh, maybe that's why. It doesn't really matter, but he's just going to summon Chimera and bring it back. It's the same thing.
The same thing. Yeah, okay.
I won't bother.
All right.
We're back at it. All right, what's he going to pop?
Oh, yes, that's so smart of him.
The United. Okay, yeah, no, that's good.
I was going to say, you better not...
No.
Okay, so this is interesting, actually.
Yeah, I like the play, because now Scrap Dragon summons a scrap from grave, and no need to reveal the hand.
That's fair, yeah. That's an interesting one. You're basically choosing whether you want to keep the scrap or give him the knowledge of what's in your hand, and I think he made the correct play.
Mm-hmm. And Machina Fortress is banished for some reason? Oh, I think he meant to hit activate. Okay.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a game going here. I'm feeling a little hypey.
It's funny too because I'm like, Anthony's one of the best players in this tournament. I'm like, there's no way he forgot about Scrap Dragon's effect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's the beast.
That beast comes out. And
if maybe he has a Scrap Storm in hand, and I mean, look at the advantage, 5-2. You know what I mean? It's
that's smart too because he did get Truenated, so you don't want to reveal what your set cards are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he did make the right play.
Yeah, I know.
It just sucks that you're already down 2 Scrap Dragons, but you do play the 3.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be well, we'll see what Niko has, but it's not looking good.
Okay.
Machina Armored Unit. That's not a bad one. He gets to special summon a machine that basically has less attack when its monster is destroyed.
I have a feeling that Machina Armored Unit is not going to stay on the board that long.
I have a strong feeling too. Oh, the tribute for Golem. Oh, we barely see this one.
Oh, this is cool.
I think this might be... Oh my god,
is this 9?
Yeah, this is... I think he can't go... before you get your hopes up, you can't go Trish with one monster.
I know, but can he go... Or Scrap Twin is 10, right?
No, it's 9. This is the first time we've seen it.
Oh, do it.
He's gonna do it. Yeah, he's doing it. So,
he's gonna bounce both the hands.
Yeah, pop one,
oh my
bounce
god,
two.
He has game.
1 minute.
Oh no, it's a dragon. It's a dragon. Sorry.
Actually, Anthony has game. I don't know if he sees it. Oh no. Yeah, okay. I was like, no matter what, it was probably done.
What was the game?
Let me double check. Actually, first let me go over their side decks real quick. So scrap deck. I mean, chain disappearance probably, but cyber dragons for the chimera attack. Like I don't. He won game 1 and he has a good side deck against it. Even Max C's as well to stop big plays.
I think on the Morphtronics side, I think he really wants to put in that Fortress.
Probably the Fortress seems pretty strong, honestly. Cyber Dragons are very weak.
Yeah, I think Fortress has to come in. I think DNA Surgery is actually a good counter.
You know, actually, maybe he'll go for the DNA Surgery Cyber Dragon plan. Like, I could see that. Because, like, when you do that to Scrap Dragon, it won't get its effect off. Because it was, like, it wasn't destroyed, it was sent, and it's... Like, that could do it. You know what I mean? Like, that I think that gets over it. But...
You could also put in the Metal Morphs if you're,
Feeling... they're okay.
Eh. I'm surprised he has triple Waboku and just not, like, Threatening Roar or something.
Yeah, Threatening Roar is typically better. I don't see a reason why he has it, but, I mean, hey, we're not the deck builders, right?
Yeah.
But let me check the wording on Scrap Twin. Alright, Gear Frame coming out. We got some time.
I guess Waboku can be played on your opponent's turn, though. So your monster cannot be played by battle that turn.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, actually, looking at the card, he did not have game. I thought he was going to Scrap Twin pop itself and then summon 2 back.
Summon 2, wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen, but no. Yeah, I think Niko just saw the writing on the wall, because next turn you just bounce 2 again.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to see the Machina Gear from actually come out. Will Niko make the same mistake he did last time and not equip?
Yeah, he needs to equip here, because you already know what he's playing.
It's actually a really interesting choice that he discarded the cell phone. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot. He does have 4 Reborn, technically, in his deck with, what is it, Junk Box, which revives 1, so I have a feeling that's not going to stay there for too long.
Oh my god, yeah, Junk Box. What was that card? Oh, Machine Dupe. When he Machine Dupe self-on me and didn't hit on anything. That was fun.
The 2/2/2 in chat.
That's actually... I mean, he plays triple of each, so... That's a really good comeback play.
Duality. I mean, Mirror Force is great here if he doesn't have an answer.
This is huge.
I think no matter... I think it's Mirror Force. Of course, I don't even know his hand. Yeah, takes the Mirror Force. I mean, that's a good out to Fortress. No popping.
Yeah. I could have seen Scrap Storm if he felt like he really had a good hand.
You know, actually, Josh, if you want a little hot trivia for the day, I've actually been following current... Well, Dark Hole will do it, too, to get rid of the gear frame.
Wow.
Yeah, he really just has the answers to it.
You know, I know Niko's fuming right now.
He's like, come on, man. I see Chimera come down, but with nothing. Interesting.
Double lance?
Yeah, maybe.
Or just 1 lance?
Or a Horn of the Phantom Beast will tie.
And but yeah, I don't know if Niko's going to attack. You know he's got the Mirror Force.
Yeah, good point.
What was your interesting trivia?
So yeah, good point. Machina, like the archetype, has gotten significant support in current Yu-Gi-Oh! It's even a tier 2 deck now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. That's all I really got for you.
I've been looking for like an actual in-person card game to play, essentially.
You know,
I really want to do Pokemon, though. Pokemon's kind of fun.
You know, actually, I'm considering Yu-Gi-Oh! Current Yu-Gi-Oh! And although, like, it got a bad rap about how bad it is, it's very interesting, because, like, you know, I go look at the top tables of the DN, and I mean, well, the top tables are all the same deck. But going down a bit more, it's very diverse, surprisingly.
Oh, you mean like same deck type, different deck lists?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, we're gonna see the Mirror Force come out.
So I'm really surprised by that play.
Yeah, and Niko has to have something else. You know what I mean? Because
why do you just trade in your beater?
Yeah, like I think you just sit on it. You know what I mean? Just wait.
Yeah, I don't. You gotta have something.
First the Solemn Judgment, now this. But who knows? It might be something else that he has.
Because at least equip, like, at least let it get popped or like attacked so you can pop something.
Maybe he has some kind of big play going on where Mirror Force will stop it.
Or he's just screaming to himself right now, and that's why they're taking a little break in main phase 2 right here.
We're gonna see Niko's disconnected. Okay, he's back.
He's back after screaming. He's trying to get his wits about him.
Mm-hmm. His volume is tripled right now. Back when he was like 14, how his voice used to be.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, okay. Maybe he... Dude, we have to ask him if he gets eliminated if he actually forgot. Because that's crazy.
This is game. This is not game, but this is like game.
It's
you know
not looking.
I mean?
It's not looking good.
He has one set card. Even if you go Scrap Dragon and that you get Solemn Judgment, that's fine.
Exactly.
You cost 4,000. I mean, not fine because he only has one card in hand to Niko's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is something else.
Yeah, I mean, like, and this back row is probably nothing. Like, because I mean, if it is Judgment, he didn't pick it off Duality, so it's like a 1 in like 33 or something that he actually got it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not likely. And that's just one trap. Yeah, into the Scrap
Dragon. He's scared of the back row. I feel like he's gonna pop one of his set to pop the set.
Yeah, smart. I think that's smart. Don't even do it. It's not because like he knows Niko's list. It's probably nothing.
Yeah, it probably is nothing. You're right.
Although one thing that could be is a limiter removal.
Okay, we should Cyber Dragon come out.
All right, yo, is it the DNA surgery? Oh, dude, I hope.
Salad.
Oh, come on! I want to see the potato salad.
He actually just United We Stands it by itself and just beats over Scrap Dragon. the most fucking minuscule play ever.
You know what I hope? I hope for the real hot take right now. Niko thought that Scrap Dragon was a machine. I hope that's what happened. Oh, he's doing the extra deck.
I mean, like, think about it, right? If you have 4 cards in hand, you just special summon a Cyber Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
If you're, I understand you might be scared of the 3 set, but Niko's not in a bad spot right now.
It's not horrible now, not at all. I mean, hey, although we're hyping up the Scrap player, he does have more card advantage. But
yeah.
I learned once from a back room. Oh, okay. What's that? It's a level 3 tuner. Okay, good. I have to continue with that story because it's so awkward if I leave it off in a back room. But I learned once in a back room of a card shop in a Vanguard tournament to never scoop, despite 5 people pressuring you to.
Oh, that deck was piloted by the great Vanguard legend, Josh.
I remember that.
I played triple of 1 card. I crossed no man's land. I did one thing no one ever thought to do was play triple Musashi.
It was quite the legendary play.
You don't have Musashi! Just swoop, you lose!
That was really funny.
He goes Red Dragon Archfiend here.
I mean, hey, its effect doesn't do much, but I mean, it attacks over Scrap Dragon. That's better than what the Fabled deck can do.
Yeah, you're thinking Scrap Dragon's a beat stick. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony has to have something for this. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I knew it, Lance! I knew it! I was just gonna say it. I was like, he probably has Lance. I've been saying it for 3 rounds straight.
You know what? You're finally correct. You did it, Josh. You predicted it from the start.
You know what's crazy too? Like, even if there's nothing you can do to that. Because even if United We Stands or something, like, the Lance just gets rid of it too. It is.
Even if you limiter removal, which is the worst. Like, limiter removal chain Lance.
Wow, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. It's not a nice card.
So this game is getting ugly real soon.
Oh yeah. Now the card advantage is getting more equal. So one of them is a Scrap Dragon.
I mean, like, we're literally coming down to the fact that he doesn't play a card. I think all his monsters. Oh no, he can draw Orthos. If he draws anything besides Orthos, he has game. Even if he draws Scrap Golem, because he can go pop, tribute Scrap Dragon for Scrap Golem, special summon something, and attack for game.
I was going to say, actually, I think Arthas is game. Actually, no, it's not. I forgot. Because Scrap Dragon won't get its effect. I always forget it has to be an opponent.
What does Orthos do? I'm not even that sure.
You use special it, but then you have to destroy a scrap you control.
Oh.
And like that's mostly it. Let me see. Does it do anything else? That's like, I mean, that's the main reason you go with it. If basically, and you can actually destroy itself if you want, and if you do, you still get like the scrap card from graveyard, like the others.
That's
oh. Well,
game
is game on board. Well, yep, that's the favorite in the tournament.
Oh my god!
Had the horn.
Had
the Mage Power set. It's a solid one. This was In the previous games, like, I didn't notice many misplays. That Mirror Force play was a bit questionable. I think Niko really just bricked.
He had Monster Reborn?
Oh, he did. Oh.
He had Reborn! What? No!
No!
Oh, man!
Don't worry, you'll get to yell at him. I'm just waiting for him to admit defeat. Or maybe he refuses to admit defeat. That's his strategy. That was a short one. How long was that? That was about 20 minutes.
Holy!
God. Anthony now has the curse of continuing to play in the tournament. Alright, and let me...
Besides he lost to Worms as his worst matchup in a game 3, and then other than that, he's 2-0'd both of his opponents.
Yeah, I mean, this is now he's on a tear. Like, I mean, as you said, the Worm deck was his, like, worst matchup. But, like, Scrap deck's way strong, especially King Tiger Wanghu.
Yeah, that card is... See, I really need him to get knocked out, because I don't think anyone else plays Wanghu except for him.
No, he is the only one, and he's main decking it.
Yeah, I really need, I don't even know how I would do against Worms, but probably way better than Scraps.
Okay, I'm gonna bring Anthony in for the interview, but I am having word from my correspondent. Niko is refusing to admit defeat, but he acknowledges he is at 0 life. I don't think he is happy with the outcome.
I mean, yeah, when you flash into a Mirror Force you know is there, I wouldn't be happy either.
Exactly. Alright, let me bring in Anthony. Alright, hello, Anthony?
Yeah.
Hey, in the winner's interview twice in the same day. Oh, there's the admit defeat.
There's the admit defeat.
Did it.
Congratulations again. Moving on up.
So,
Thanks.
I have a very important question. We gotta start this one off real quick, right?
Sure.
So I'm guessing what had happened was, right, when you Pot of Duality and when you added the Mirror Force, you obviously hacked into Niko's router and his internet, and you put a black screen up while you added the Mirror Force to hand, and then you set it without him seeing the card. Is that what happened?
No, he knew I had it. He's like, crashed into Mirror Force. I'm like, yeah.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, I dark hold to kill the guy to then let him walk into the Mirror Force. He just did it.
That's so strange.
I can't believe it, because we were saying, like, at least let it die by other means, because at least you get to pop something or get to discard something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason, like, I kept fearing it was going to come back, so that's like, when I had, like, the Chimera and the Beast, I had a Horde set, but I'm like, I would rather have the Dragon, so, like, recurs the monster if it dies by the Sheena effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's big, so... But yeah, the game didn't go how I expected. I mean, I won, but it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Game 2 was weird.
Yeah, it feels like I might be incorrect in saying this, but it looked easier than I thought it would be.
I mean, I just had cards and I put them on the table. You know, it just won.
I think game 2 goes a lot different if maybe you don't have the Dark Hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, opening the Dark Hole, because like he would have Mirror Forced into the guy, and then it would have protected, and then I would have to like damage up corner of the Phantom Beast to like trade with the Fortress, but then he would pop something else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was how do I put this? It's not like your last game where there were a couple things, in my opinion, to touch on. This game was pretty open and shut, and we did not understand that Mirror Force play that well.
Yeah, that was game 1 was like pretty cut and dry. Like he tried to get something going, and then you just had like you just had.
I just had the cards.
Yeah.
You just had it, so it's just kind of like okay, game 1 makes sense. Game 2, like I was like, okay, Niko's in a good spot. Like, and we were saying from the first game, like, okay, he's gonna attach the gear frame now, and like he's in a good spot. And then you see the Dark Hole, you're like, okay, it's not that bad. Then you see him crash in the Mirror Force, you're just like, what?
Why?
Yeah, like what is going on?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was confused when he did that as well. And then he might touch on it in his part, but he forgot that they're not machines. So when he summoned Cyber Dragon, he's like fused. I'm like, I'm a dragon.
I knew it. I can't believe he did that. That's funny. We made a joke about it, but I didn't think he knew it.
So then he had the tuner to make the big guy, and I had the lance to just shrink it. So.
Yeah, that is a shame. So Anthony, going up, although it's not done yet, you have to wait for 2 matches before it. But I know your opinion of Worms, but how do you feel if you have to play against Gusto?
Gusto. So in testing, you know, I don't. Yeah, unfortunately, testing against Dan and Gusto's, I'd never dropped like a match.
Okay.
Maybe not even a game.
That is good.
But, in tournament, I'll just get extremely unlucky and get Swift 2-0'd.
You'll open triple
Based
Tengu.
based on me putting that energy in the universe. So.
That is fair.
Triple Tengu, triple Wanghu.
Yeah.
I overcame it once, I don't think I can overcome it again. Triple Tengu.
All right. Well, Anthony, I think that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you for having the match, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna move. What was that, Josh? Sorry.
They're moving up in the chains.
Exactly. You are favored number 1. You got to get back up there.
First round Flunder, and now has 2-0'd both his next concurrent opponents.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Worms is probably my worst matchup.
Mm-hmm. Secretly,
I'm praying you lose to Worms. Sorry.
I'm saying secretly, I hope for the grudge match between the rematch between Worms and Scraps. I think it'd be fun.
Hopefully we don't play scuffed like we did the first time we played. So.
Yes. All right, let me move you out and bring Niko in here. Thanks again.
No problem.
All right, let's bring in the salty boy. All right, Niko.
Yeah.
How you feeling out here?
Oh man.
Awful, bro.
All right. Let's get this started with the one question all the viewers want to know and me and Jason want to know. Why the hell did you crash into Mirror Force?
Because I had to get rid of it?
Yes.
You could have just sat on it. Like you could.
Yeah, but then he just scrap dragons?
Then you get to the discard from his hand.
What cards did he have left in his hand?
At that
he had like 1 card left.
You
and
still
he
rip
wouldn't
a
have
card
had
though.
it because he would have fucking summoned it.
Yeah, you still go somewhat like positive on card advantage. You lose a card.
Yeah, but I'm like, I have Reborn. I have I can get rid of Cyber
that you
Dragon.
didn't use.
Yeah, we were actually. That was the next question. Probably like, what was up with the Reborn? Because I know when you ended, you still had it in hand. Did you just think he wouldn't kill you basically that turn?
Well, it was Summon Cyber Dragon. It was Summon Fortress, and then he has to pop like one of his back row to kill it. So either way, like no matter what play I made, if he gets a monster in hand, I lose. So I was like, well, I'll just save it till next turn.
Ah, okay. So basically, just the hope of it.
Yeah, there's no reason to play it really.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that does. I mean, I get what you're saying. It does suck in that position, just because, like, looking at his deck list, literally, the only card he could have killed you by drawing fucking Scrap Golem and tributing it for tributing Scrap Dragon and summoning another monster. Like, he literally every single monster in his deck, if he drew, he would have killed you, except for one code.
So I was like, all right, well, hopefully he just doesn't draw one.
That's fair.
That is. Go ahead.
That's about it.
Okay. I was going to say, well, Niko, although we're sorry to see you go, I wanted to see the Morphtronic dream live. Will you be back for the next tournament, you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Why didn't you... I got another question. With the amount of equip spells you had, when did you draw the Reborn? Because couldn't you have made, what's it called? Power Tool?
I could have? No, I couldn't make
No, he could not, because it's a 7. It's not an 8, like the other dragons.
Oh, Power Tool is a 7?
He needs the 3 and the 4, which is that's the typical combo, but he didn't have it.
It also wouldn't have helped because it would have gotten lanced.
That too.
No, but but if it gets lanced, can't you still tribute an equip spell to not have it destroyed?
Yeah.
So it gets lanced, you eat life points, but you keep a unit on board. And you had United We Stand and Mage Power, so you would have been in a great spot if you power tooled there.
I couldn't power tool.
Yeah, he couldn't power tool is the issue.
Like the only way I could have made power tool is either like I could have No,
Niko, you could have normal summon. Couldn't you have normal summon Borden and special summon Scopin and defense?
No.
That would still be 6.
It's a 7. Borden and defense is a 4. Or Scopin.
Yeah, but I would have.
Right, actually.
I normal summoned Scopin to make Red Archfiend.
Yeah, because you'd have to special summon the Scopin from hand somehow in defense mode, which I don't think is doable.
No, but you can. I guess you're right.
Either way, it was about. It seems like I've seen your deck play. It didn't seem like you opened great either of the games.
Wait, no, you could have normal summoned Scope and you could have Monster Reborn Gear Frame.
That could have worked. That could have worked.
Yeah.
But I think.
But it just felt bad.
Well,
it felt bad not reborn.
Why would it feel bad, dude? You sit on Power Tool. That's the one thing he can't. That's the one card that saves you the game because he has to.
Then he just starts popping the equip cards.
I think the one issue too was the summon Cyber Dragon attempt to fuse.
Yeah, not realizing that all his fucking monsters made of actual goddamn metal aren't machines.
That is correct.
Yeah, you should have. We talked about it. You should have started in DNA surgery.
We were hoping you like.
I have it. I didn't
you
know.
have it?
Well, they're all machines. I don't have to cite it. It's in my side deck. I was like, oh, obviously they're all fucking machines.
They're actually not. If you read all scraps, they're all beasts and beast warriors.
It's fucking dumb.
It is
Even the
pretty
big
stupid.
robot dude. Is
They're
Golem
all
a machine?
Yeah. All of them, I believe.
Golem might be a machine.
Let me check. Golem is a rock. Golem is a rock.
It's a rock!
All right. Niko.
It's not a golem. It's a rock!
Niko, we are sorry to see you go. But thank you for the matches.
Oh, fucking bad.
Thanks for giving my pop-off moment when you crash into Mirror Force.
All right. We'll talk to you in a bit, Niko. Thank you for the interview.
No problem.
Yeah, I'll see you on Halo later, man.
Well, that is the first salty elimination interview that we've had.
Yeah, he's fucking. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon my French. He's pissed.
That's okay. But I mean, I can't blame it. He didn't draw. He didn't draw well at all. I could tell. And then, I mean, there was some contention about the Mirror Force play. It seems. But what are you gonna do?
But that's the thing. I knew it. I knew he could have made Power Tool.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Morphtronics have like especially with Scopin being able to like switch its its level around.
Mm-hmm.
I knew with Monster Reborn there was a way to do it.
There was some way to do it, yeah.
And like he could have literally went first turn Scopin, summon well no, not even he could go just normal summon Scopin Monster Reborn Gear Frame after it got attached from Fortress and then just made it. And then just started going down the ladder and equipping shit. Yeah. Now if he giant Trunades it, then whatever, but that's one card in his deck.
You know, actually, another thing that could have happened. I'm thinking about it now that he's gone. Like when he even after he did his play, like the scrap, he went into Red Archfiend and it died from Lance. You know what I mean? Main phase 2, he could have reborned the Scopin and used its effect to special board in from hand, Synchro 6 into Brianak, which bounces the Scrap Dragon. Like that would have done it. And
that would.
And we have priority in this format, so like even if he didn't have a warning, that would have stopped it. And I'm pretty sure he didn't have the warning.
That's actually one card we haven't seen a lot this tournament, I feel like, is Brio.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just a lot of people just haven't been able to make it. It's mainly been focused on 8 stars, primarily.
And that's another thing, too, that, like we should talk about. Back to the Fableds and, I mean, I know it's a callback, but back to the Fableds game, he could have made Brio and just started discarding his cards to pop back, like, Stardust or Scrap Dragon.
Exactly.
Like, that whole thing of, like, maybe he should have waited to use his resources when he could have mounted like a comeback, but like, because here's the thing, you don't want to let him play his units because then he just makes Scrap Dragon and pops.
Exactly, that's the main issue.
It's tough because he knows exactly what he's doing. His deck is slow, plays a lot of traps. He gets Scrap Dragon on board and he can just sit on that.
Exactly. It's funny. I was thinking about it. The one card that like is actually a good out for Scrap Dragon, in my opinion at least, is the Nordic deck with Odin and Thor. I think that's like one of the few outs to Scrap Dragon.
Those cards have so much text and they're so strong, man. Like
exactly. I'm noticing the big problem with Scrap Dragon is no one can just attack over it.
Yeah.
Like it's just not doable, which is really funny because normally you think it's the pop effect.
Yeah, you know what can attack over Scrap Dragon though?
What?
Triple Batterymen AA.
You are not wrong. All right. Actually, looking at this, looking at the bracket now, Anthony's next opponent is going to either be Adrian piloting Worms or Dan piloting Gustos. And from that matchup, I actually believe Gustos win. That in my testing against Adrian, because he wanted to play against Gustos and I smashed him multiple times. And then he called it the best deck in the format. But he might just be biased. But you were probably going to be the next match of Nordics versus Batterymen. How do you feel about that one, Josh?
I'm a little scared because Mark, he has a triple light imprisoning, so it's actually like very imperative I win game 1.
That's fair.
Because game 2 I'm basically gonna have to side in my like triple MST and just make sure I get rid of light imprisoning because I like my deck almost can't function without if light imprisoning's on board, and that's just kind of like that's gonna be the kind of the make or break. Yeah, no, it's literally it because I don't like that's the thing, right? If I get short circuit off, I kind of win. He doesn't have the big comeback potential because I'm not a synchro summoning deck, so he can't just horse me make 8. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So and like I do play traps, and his deck's not. I don't think is it trap heavy.
He does play some, yeah. It's probably like yours. It's pretty close.
He plays a good amount of traps. That's the thing. When I start siding, I gotta think about, okay, do I want my traps to be active, or should I just decree this game away?
Yeah.
So I play triple MST decree, and then hopefully decree or MST his light imprisonings, and then potentially because I actually don't main deck Dark Hole.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually don't. And then at that point, if I'm taking out my traps, I'm going right into Infernal Reckless Summon and like all that fun stuff. Neospatian Grand, I'm going Neospatian Grand Mole to get rid of the Synchro monsters. Like
the Grand Mole is definitely solid. I hate that card.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait, is this card legal? Let's go. Yes, yes.
Well, that means
it'll be fun.
I think things are looking hopeful for you. Batterymen are OP. And also, the Nordic player was the one player that selected Batterymen to get second place. He believed
so he's got to
in you.
be somewhat fearful. He's got to be somewhat fearful. That's a good thing for me.
Exactly. All right. With that, it's funny because we usually don't have the next person playing in the call, so we never did that kind of discussion. But thank you for commentating with me, Josh. And I wish you luck in the next match.
It was a pleasure. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. All right. Duelists, have a good one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.